Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bhandari here for Ki Baat. I'm fortunate to have with me Dr. Daniel Pipes, who is from the Middle Eastern Forum. He's researched a lot in Middle East, and we're fortunate to have with you on Ki Baat. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. So my first question to you is: the youth there who's watching, they get so many complex analysis about what exactly is Islamic State and how is the fight against Islamic State panning out. So can you give a very simple analysis of a person who's not researched into the subject, who's just a bystander newspaper reader?
The Islamic State is an extreme, the most extreme possible effort to recreate the 7th century Arabia, the time of the Islamic prophet Muhammad. An attempt to use modern methods such as arms and medicine to create a society that resembles that of Muhammad's time.
So in terms of fight, if that is the scenario, why don't we see all nations collating together and having a unified force against the Islamic State? So for example, you had NATO, which was in the wake of certain incident which happened. So why don't all the nations of the world, say the powerful powers, India, you have US, Russia, form a force together and fight Islamic State on ground?
It's a good question. It should be. They all say they want to destroy it. But in fact, they have different priorities. So for example, the Turks have gone into Syria and in fact are fighting the Kurds, not the Islamic State. The Russians have gone into Syria and are fighting other Sunni groups and not the Islamic State. So everybody seems to have a higher priority. Although they say the Islamic State is a terrible danger, in fact they have other more urgent priorities.
And my last question, sir, to a parent, to say for example a Muslim parent or a parent from a minority community who fears that his child might be radicalized in the age of Twitter and Facebook. So what would you suggest them? How do they ensure the check on their respective sons and daughters that they do not come into this mess of so-called Islamic State and terror?
I think the important thing is for Muslims who don't want to recreate a medieval state, to speak out, to emphasize that the important thing today is to become modern, to become skilled in the ways in which our world works, and not try and go back 1400 years to a mythical paradigms of Arabia in the 7th century. Get modern, get real, get successful.
Thank you. On get successful, get modern, on those words from Dr. Daniel Pipes, we would like to end the interview. Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Ki Baat. We're fortunate to have Dr. Pipes there. Thank you, sir.